Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. This week on the Magic Roundabout, we've got a Dinky Toys Renault 16. Yeah, a Renault 16. As you can see, plenty of paint missing off it. Windscreen don't look too bad. Anyway, have a look at this going round. I'd just like to say thanks to all the friends of the channel who's been sticking with me, and any new friends, thanks for joining. I hope you stay. Excuse me. So here we go. Dinky Toys Renault 16. Let's get it off the Magic, get it on a bench, and have a bloody good look at it. So on the bench, move that old battery out of the way. Dinky Toys Renault 16, R16, don't know what the R stands for. Look at this, we got a gizmo. We have a gizmo, a switch. All switches must be pressed. So, or pulled or pushed. So let's have a look what happens here. Pull that, look at that, boot comes open. It's a bit tight, but yeah, boot lifts up. It's got a wedge in it, this wedge here. I thought that was a folding seat, but it's not. Not as far as I can see, it's not. So that slides backwards and forwards and pushes the boot open. There you go. Okay, so let's have a look at it, closer look. The glass, yeah, it's a bit shady. I'm not sure if that's a crack or fracture. We'll have to have a look. Side glass seems to be okay. Front glass, I don't think there's any older. I'm not sure what that is. Let's get the old sticky wicky out. Yeah, I thought there might have been a hole, but it's not. Yeah, open the bonnet. Spare wheel, and there's an engine in there somewhere. It's a dark blue, non-metallic by the look of it. So I've got a Ford, it's got, I think it's got some sort of suspension on it, yeah. There. I think it's steerable front wheels, yeah it is, yeah. So there's no suspension, there's a little bit on the front. Yeah, so here we go. Rivet wise, what we got? One, right, that's a bugger, isn't it? That's going to be a pain. That's right down in there. Go down through here and down there. And if you see the scale on it, 1/43, 143. You don't often see that on here. They don't often give out the scale. So there you go. Right. So I'm going to have to centre punch that one best I can. I don't think I'm going to get a file in there, that's for sure. That one, I shall file the top off and centre punch that. You know the drill. You know the drill. You know, centre punch. So we'll get that drilled off, and then we'll see what we've got inside. The best bit, it's got the steering wheel anyway. Okay. Okay then. Right, we've drilled the bottom. I haven't opened it yet. The only thing I have done is to stop the bonnet from bloody coming out. As soon as you release the pressure on this, the bonnet drops off. Right, so I've loosened it with a screwdriver, so I haven't took this off. I ain't got a clue what's underneath here. Hopefully it's not a spring or anything. No. Oh, that's a bit rusty. I always like to take these apart carefully, because you never know what's going to happen. Right, so that's the bonnet that's just dropped out, so that obviously goes in. Hold on. I'm on my tablet today, boys, so yeah, that obviously goes in like so. Just like that. I'll put that over there. The interior just sits in Sorry, let's get it right. Come on, boy. That's it. Quite a solid piece of plastic, this, actually. It's not your normal vac form like you get some of your cheapo corgis. This is quite nice, actually. Certainly definite lines on the seats there. Very nice. Put that in the tray. Now, obviously the boot is held in by the windscreen, and that is riveted. And as you can see, per normal with these things, there's already a crack across the roof there. You can see that just in the light there, coming from the middle to the back. Obviously when they put the pressure on these, it looks like a fairly thick windscreen. So we'll deal with that in a minute. Let's have a look at this. Oh, it is a folding seat. Well, that's strange, isn't it? I don't know. No, that won't stay folded for long, will it? I don't know whether that's supposed to. I don't know. We'll have to look at that. It don't, because I think it won't sit flat because it's on them mud guards there. Look. You would have thought when it shuts, I suppose it pushes it up. When it's open, it should push it down. I don't know. Anyway, we'll have to look at that. See how it comes out. It should just come straight out, I would think. Yep. So that's what we got. She's back in. Just try something here a minute, boys. Let's just try something here. If that was flat like that, push that down. Yeah, you see if it's flat, it don't shut. Yeah, it won't open it either. But I suppose you could use it. I'll push it back inside now. I suppose really once you opened it, you can pull that down yourself. But I'll leave it up because that's the way it's bent. Okay, so that can go be washed. Bonnet for the stripper. That suspension is just fell out. So we'll clean that up and we'll super glue that back in there. So we have to, yeah, that's the steering on the front. So we have to grind these. So grind them ends off. There. On the opposite side. There. Right, we get the tyres off then. Gently get them off one. Two, because these tyres are in good condition. I'm not going to change them, I should just wash them. Hang on a minute. Well, that one's a lot smaller than the other two. We've got a smaller one. We've got one small one and three big ones. Right, okay. Right, and get these ground off then. I mean, that's simple to do. Use a hand file or your Dremel. It's up to you. Okay. Alright, so that to do, I'm going to stripper. Got to get the soldering iron out. I'll do that in a minute. I'll do that on camera. Let's get rid of this crap. That in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. Okay, I'll get these axles off, and then I'll get the soldering iron out and get it warmed up, and we'll take this off. Hopefully we don't ruin it. Okay, here we go. This is my soldering iron, and I've put a bit on the end of it, the tube. It's been warming up for about 5-10 minutes. It's plugged into electric still, so we're going to try this. Clearly I can get it in. We'll have a go. A bit more. I think I need to thin the tube down in there, thin the tube wall down a bit. We keep going. Don't leave it in too long because I don't want to buckle the glass. But I definitely need to thin the tube down. I meant to do that the other week, but I forgot. There we go. That's got it. Right, that's got it. Lift the glass out. There you go. You get a reasonably good hole. You don't have to have a tube as big as that. And then the glass, this should lift out like that. Okay, let me turn this off now. There you go, unplug it. Yeah, the tube end here, I'm just trying to get it, so yeah, that wall needs to be a bit thinner so it will cut in easier. I did thin it a bit, but obviously not enough. But yeah, I find it works. It's better than trying to mess about with a drill bit, and it seals a crack as well. Now that crack won't crack anymore. Crack won't crack anymore. Yeah. So there you go, and that'll go straight back in. You use a bit of stringy residue, but you can clean that up, and that can go back in then. There you go, back in. Okay. Right, so that's ready for the stripper. Drill a couple of holes in that. That one at the back there is very thin. What I might do, yeah. Just wondering now, won't there? There has to be a cut down rivet, a real cut down rivet, or I might just glue that end. This end should be okay. Right, so that can go in the stripper. I'll move this soldering iron out of the way. It's going to burn me bloody self, ain't I? So let me just put that over there out of the way. That's it. No, my luck, I'll burn me flipping arm. Right, so that's the glass. So now, the problem we got now is getting this out. Looking at this, it looks, there's a little slot there, but I don't really, excuse my fingers, I've been doing a bit of gardening and I didn't have a lot of time to wash my hands. Ah, got it. God, that was a stroke of luck, wasn't it? I just gently, not forced it, I just gently, you can see it moving. But how are you going to get it out from there then? Because there's two lugs, one there and one there. It must come out this way. But then you've got a lug there. This is going to be tricky. Yeah, I don't want to break that down the middle if I can help it. You just push that back. Pops off there easy enough. That one's there. See, every casting is different. What we've got here, I mean, if you can't see it, on this face of the glass, you've got a stop there to stop them coming this way, and the same on the bottom. But when you turn it over, you've got a stop on the inside to stop it coming this way, and one there to stop it coming this way. So, what do? I'm thinking possibly to push that glass in and then try and slide it down, if you know what I mean. Know what I mean, John? Know what I mean? That's my way of thinking. Whether it be right or whether it be wrong, I don't know, but it ain't moving. Cool. If I break this, I should have to put a piece of, hold on, it's moving. We have some sort of movement. There we go, it's got it. That was the way to do it, boys, that's the way to do it. Cool. It's not broken. It's cracked, it's got a crack in it, but that's how you get it out. Anyway, you have to pop it off the bottom one, pop it over the bottom one, and then slide it out. Unless anybody else has got a better suggestion. That's what I did. Popped it inwards and then slid it out. So we'll clean it up and see what it's like. If I think it's too bad, then I'll put a bit of something else in. But it's not broken right through. And I can't feel... Yeah. Excuse my fingers are filthy. I'm sorry about that, really am. Apologies for anybody who feels don't like fingers. This camera is very close anyway. So that's the glass out. That's the door. So we're going to get stripped now. Stripped and wire brushed. This is what we started with. Dinky Toys Renault 16. All play worn, all the paint's come off it. So now, have a look how it ended up. Have a look at this. Here we go then. Dinky Toys Renault 16. L, I think it is. Repainted, re-chromed. Some engine details, number plates. There you go. Renault 16. New tyres, polished up hubs. So that's what we got. Renault on the back there. Nice little build this. So that's what we got. So let's just drop the pin, take the pin out, drop the boot down. There you go. Well, the bonnet does go down. I've got the pin stuck in there somewhere. There you go. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you like this one. I enjoy doing this one. Something different with a sliding boot. I like to do something a little bit different. I think the colour's not too bad, not great. There's a bit of dust on there, a bit of muck on there. Well, thanks for watching. It's much appreciated. Look forward to your comments on this one, like I do on every one. Well, a bit late on the comments on last week's video on the end of month purchases, because I've been really busy at the minute. So I'm trying to get to all the comments, so hopefully I'll get more done before this video comes out. So, okie doke. Well, hopefully next week we'll see you with something else. Not sure what yet, I haven't picked it out yet. But I need to get a move on. Alright, take care everybody. Enjoy whatever you're doing. And I'll see you next week. There we go. Renault 16.